In 1997, Grand Theft Auto was just a small top-down game about crime, chaos, and freedom in its simplest form. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't cinematic, but it had one idea that would change everything: freedom. Fast forward to 2026, and Grand Theft Auto has become one of the most successful gaming franchises in history. A series that influenced hundreds of games, shaped open-world design, and changed how players interact with virtual worlds. But this entire legacy did not begin with massive budgets or advanced technology. It began with a revolution. 3 games changed everything: GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Together, they created what is now known as the GTA 3D universe. And this is the story of how gaming changed forever. GTA 3 arrived and introduced players to Liberty City in full 3D. This was not just a visual upgrade. It was a complete transformation of design philosophy. For the first time, players were dropped into a living city. A place where cars moved through traffic naturally. Where pedestrians reacted to violence and chaos. Where police actively responded instead of following scripted patterns. And where the world continued to exist even when you were not interacting with it. Liberty City felt alive in a way games had never achieved before. But what truly made GTA 3 revolutionary was not just the city. It was what players were allowed to do inside it. You were given a story, a silent protagonist rising through the criminal underworld. But the game never forced you to follow it. You could ignore the missions entirely, and spend hours exploring the city, stealing cars, starting chaos, discovering shortcuts, or simply observing how the world reacted to your actions. This level of freedom was unheard of in 2001, and it changed expectations across the entire gaming industry. From that point forward, players wanted more than linear experiences. They wanted worlds that responded to them. But Rockstar was only getting started. Just 1 year later, they released Vice City. And instead of simply expanding the formula, they refined it. Vice City was not just a game. It was an identity. Inspired by 1980s crime films, music, and culture, the game introduced a world filled with neon lights, palm trees, and atmosphere. Every street felt intentional, every radio station felt curated, and every mission felt like a scene from a movie. This time, the protagonist was not silent. Tommy Vercetti brought personality, voice, and emotion into the experience. This changed how players connected with the story. For the first time, GTA was not only about freedom. It was about character, it was about style, and it was about immersion. Vice City proved that open-world games could be expressive. They could have tone, they could have mood, and they could feel like living films. But the biggest leap was still ahead. In 2004, Rockstar released San Andreas. And this was not just an improvement. It was a transformation of scale. San Andreas was enormous compared to everything that came before it. Instead of one city, players got an entire state. 3 major cities connected by highways, countryside, deserts, forests, and small towns. The world was no longer just large. It was diverse, and it felt endless. But scale was only part of the revolution. San Andreas introduced systems that were ahead of its time. For the first time, the player character was fully customizable in a meaningful way. Carl, C.J. Johnson was not fixed. He changed based on how you played. If you ate too much, he gained weight. If you worked out, he became stronger. If you trained, he learned new combat styles. If you changed clothes, the world reacted differently. Your choices shaped your identity in the game. This created a level of immersion that was rare even in modern games. And the gameplay variety matched that ambition. You could drive across the entire map, ride bicycles through cities and mountains, fly planes and helicopters, manage gang territories, build influence across regions, gamble in casinos, and uncover secrets hidden across the world. San Andreas was not just about missions. It was about life inside a digital world. A world that felt unpredictable, dynamic, and alive. At this point, the GTA 3D universe had reached its peak. But its impact was only beginning to spread. Because these 3 games did not just succeed individually. They built the foundation of modern open-world gaming. GTA 3 introduced the concept of a fully 3D living city. Vice City showed how atmosphere, music, and storytelling could define immersion. San Andreas proved that freedom and depth could exist at massive scale. And together, they created a formula that developers still study today. Many of the systems used in modern open-world games trace their roots back to this trilogy. Dynamic city environments, immersive radio systems, player-driven exploration, and freedom-based gameplay design. These ideas did not start as industry standards. They started here. More than 20 years later, players still return to these games. Not just because of nostalgia, but because they represent a turning point in gaming history. A moment when games stopped being just structured experiences and started becoming living worlds. GTA 3 showed what was possible. Vice City showed what it could feel like. And San Andreas showed how far it could go. Together, they did not just define an era. They revolutionized gaming and created a legacy that still shapes the industry today. And that is why the GTA 3D universe is not just remembered. It is respected. It changed gaming forever. Now aim higher. Because everything you see in modern open-world gaming started here.